Welcome to the video 6 of how to make effective point combination. The pathologies of heat, internal wind, hyperactive liver yang and disturbance of heart spirit tend to affect the upper body more with excess or irregular movement, while the lower body is more liable to deficiency and stagnation of energy and therefore to cold and damp. This is obviously a generalization but has important relationship to the polarity of pathology. This is linked to pressure of modern society, the energy centers of the upper body and those of the head, heart and solar plexus especially tend to negative overactivity. For example, the brow center is associated with excessive negative mental overactivity such as worry, the heart center with the negative emotions of sadness and passion, and the solar plexus center with excessive fear and anger. In contrast to this, the lower center, especially those of the spleen and dantian, can become deficient or obstructed. This results in an overemphasis of energy and attention in the head and chest and an underemphasis of energy and attention in the lower body and the physical body in general. It is important to give point combination according to polarity of energy. For an average person in modern society, acupuncture, qigong, or meditation therapies can often focus initially on the dantian center and the centers on the soles of the feet at kidney 1. This can have the effects of strengthening the lower body and the physical body in general, increasing awareness of the physical body and so taking excessive attention away from the head, sinking excessive irregular energies in the head such as heat, yang and wind. For example, in headaches due to mental and emotional pressure, the use of local points such as GB14, GB20 and Tai Yang sometimes aggravates the condition. Often in such cases, kidney 1 alone will remove the headache by sinking the disturbed energies and redistributing the energy in the body. This can often be enhanced by finger pressure by the practitioner on SP4 with palms on the dorsum of the patient's feet while the patient put their attention on SP4 and visualizes the energy of the breath flowing down to this point. Sometimes the disturbed energy in the head is better treated with head points such as UB7 and GB13 and with the practitioner gently holding the head with light massage to disperse accumulated energy. Using points on the right and left helps to balance yin and yang and can strengthen the effect on the treatment, even if the problem is only on one side. For example, Li4 can be used bilaterally for unilateral face pain. However, because the right and left sides of the principal channels interconnect, points can be used unilaterally to affect both sides of the body. In treatment of children, babies usually only need 2 needles and children between 2 and 5 years old usually only 2 to 6 needles. In babies especially, it is usually only necessary to treat unilaterally for systemic problems if prepared. 1 needle can be on the right and 1 on the left. For example, for chronic respiratory catarrh, lung 6 on the right can be combined with ST40 on the left or vice versa. Before ending this course, I will tell you some common formulas. There are many well-known traditional combinations of formulas which can be used symptomatically or incorporated into a fuller treatment. For example, the famous pairs of point Li4 plus kidney 7 for excess or deficient sweating, heart 6 plus kidney 6 for night sweats, Li4 plus stomach 36 for deficient Qi and blood, stomach 36 plus SP6 for tiredness and debility, Li4 plus SP6 for uterine pain or difficult labor, Li4 plus Li11 for fevers, Li4 plus liver 3 for nervous tension.